Here's a prime example, right, that you can tell us about. I remember you years ago, okay? And you found it hard to run.
Yeah.
You found it hard, you could run maybe, I don't know, 500 metres, and you were getting awful trouble with your legs, and and even years ago, you'd have a bit more weight in you, and little things like your face could be red, and now every time I see you now, your colour in your face, your redness on your face, you look great, you lost loads of weight, you're running like 10 kilometres now to you, no problem, you're doing like the mountain runs. How was it for you? Because you're like, for somebody that like yourself there a few years ago that couldn't like run a kilometre, how did you do it?
Not even a few years ago, like 7 or 8 months ago. What I did was, I thought, and a lot of people are going to think this about themselves, oh, running's not for me, I just can't do it, and I just keep getting injuries and feeling sore here and there. And that's the way I was. I was like, maybe I have the wrong frame for running, I'm just too heavy for running, or maybe just mechanics are wrong, and don't have an athletic childhood or whatever. And I was going out doing one run a week, and I struggled with my shins, and I always complained with my shins for years. Really, I think when I got my diet on track, that stopped. It was like the inflammation died down, and I was full sure I could feel the muscles and the bones breaking apart and all. And I went to a physio, and this is a big thing for anyone sitting up on a couch and feeling like, oh no, that hip or that knee will be at me. Get to a physio, get it sorted straight away. And that's one thing you told me. I thought, go down, and you actually recommended the physio to me. And I went down, and they said, your muscles are so knotted in your calves that they're pulling it away from your shin. So when you go, like, the muscles are knotting up more and more, and you're never actually releasing them. She said, we need to strip them out. And I used to start cycling because it was non-impact, and it was grand. Cycling's great. You get out in the outdoors, and and it's good. But the only thing is, it's not as intense as running. You don't get the same results. Cycling's great aerobic, so you keep your heart rate doesn't go up. But if you want to lose weight and tackle the actual, but they say the most dangerous fat around you is around your waistline, and running just like full body. Even your upper body, because you're powering through your run, the whole body, like, it's like a cleanse. And once you get good at it, so like, the answer, like how I changed it was, I started fasting. I can't rule out that helped me so much. It really did. Like I wasn't heavy and sluggish, and I noticed that straight away. I went out for a run, I was like light, and even though you think you haven't eaten since last night, like 12 or 13 hours ago, you think you have no energy. You do have energy. You have plenty of energy. And there's 3 energy systems in the body. There's the ATP, and that's the one you use when you stand up or you walk around. That's your creatine levels. That's, get you moving. That's when you take off sprinting. That's the only reason you can do it for only a few seconds. You die off, because that's your ATP running out. Then what comes in is your glycogen stores. So that's probably your food and what you've eaten that day. And then is your oxidative, so that's how fit are you, your VO2 maxes. I got my VO2 max tested there in college recently. It wasn't as good as I thought it would be, but I'm only starting out running, and it's good to get a number on it. And it was 40, and but like, what helped me then was I was intermittent fasting, but I was also eating the right things, and I was starting to run regularly. Then my injuries were disappearing. I had gone to the physio, and I was running regularly. And as the weight came off, it was easier to run, the lighter I was. And the fasting was helping me sleep and recover quicker, because I wasn't, eating stupid. And I had down my intake of drinking, where it was probably a few pints every second weekend, where it was like once a month maybe, but not in excess, like a few pints, like, or whatever, or a couple of glasses of wine now and again. But all that probably combined, and obviously the college, knowing the stuff like strength and conditioning and speaking to yourself. And I can't say that I haven't been helped an awful lot by yourself even, and Quinn, and Neil has helped, and there's a lot of people, Vinny and my brother Kevin, and a lot of people have come on and said who've been much more experienced than me at running or different sport specific stuff, and been telling me what they've learned. And that's why the reason why I had you here, because I'm still on that journey. It's not even a year into it, but I'm getting unreal results for me. I can't believe it. I feel way fresher, way better.